Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This is OPTIRODIMUS. This is our Thanksgiving. This is our bird. And, well, this is a pretty big bird because our biggest one that we've ever had was like 25 point something pounds. This one is like 28.5 pounds. This thing's almost 29 pounds. But yeah, it's a big bird. Biggest turkey we have ever had. But this is our Thanksgiving turkey. Our nice big one.
Of course, we don't use these. Some people do.
Yes, we just dispose of the, the
innards.
Yeah, the neck and all the other stuff they put on the inside. Even though I know some people like to cook that, but we don't. So we just eliminate that part. But this is the bird. We just opened it up. We're prepping it to be put in the oven.
I usually stick an orange down in the front of the turkey, not an apple. An apple dries it out. An orange usually gives it a good flavor and also moisture. Morticians make good chefs because we know where to inject these turkeys at.
Well, I'm not so bad myself.
No, he knows how to cook because he knows when you put the turkey in the bag that it seals in all the moisture. And, the people that use foil, they don't know how to cook turkey.
Yes, that's a little suggestion we have. Yeah, don't put your turkey in a pot and wrap it with foil, because like I said, I've had turkeys like that over the years, and yes, they have been, they tasted good, but they were dry. But yes, what we suggest are these. The Reynolds oven bags. These are just one of the best things they ever came out with. The turkey size bags, yes, these things are great. Yeah, once you get your turkey all cleaned up and basted, or whatever you want to put on it, and stick it inside one of these, yes, it will cook in the oven, and it's almost like it's a self-basting type system, and it just turns out really, really good and juicy.
I always cut all the loose skin off because I don't like it on there. Very strange.
Oh, I also do the same. If there's a lot of loose skin hanging off it, I will cut it off. Plus, once the turkey is cooked, it's less work when you take it out of the oven. It's a lot sooner to eat. And I will say this is one of my favorite things. I love home-cooked turkey. It is like one of the best things. And this, like I said, the bigger the turkey, I know the more expensive it is. So it was like $1.18 a pound or something like that. And yeah.
I think it was like $44 for this beautiful bird.
Yes, it was expensive, but we've got a lot of meat here. So, even after our Thanksgiving feast, we have plenty of leftovers for the week, which is like one of my favorite things. Because I'll be eating on this turkey like all week long. Yes, this is a Whopper. Never had a turkey this size before, but yes, it's very, very big. It was just, like I said, being in the right place at the right time. Went to the grocery store just at the right time, and they just put out some new birds, some bigger birds, and found this one in there. And it's like, oh, we gotta have this bird. This is the one we've been dreaming about.
You ever heard the song by Prong, Snap Your Fingers, Snap Your Neck? When you still got part of the neck in the turkey and I don't like it, so I'm about to snap its neck.
Okay.
If I can, because I was in a car wreck and I'm just hurting. See, looky there.
And we got it.
I almost had it.
Almost.
You don't want all those neck bones in there. That's horrible. See, there you go. Here's the rest of it.
And it's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, this is a regular size, normal size kitchen sink.
Make sure your kitchen sink is really clean before you put your turkey in it.
Yes, because you don't want any kind of germs or bacteria on your bird.
Always wash it thoroughly.
But as you can see how much room this turkey takes up in our sink, because that's how big this thing is. It is very big.
Look at that wing. You got lots of breast here. Man, I have never seen a turkey this big, ever. Really. Look at that. Look at that meat.
That is a huge turkey breast right there. I mean huge. That is fantastic. Actually, this thing takes up like almost the whole sink. It sticks up above the sink. That's how big this thing is. Of course, you can see it there. Butterball really let this turkey grow.
Makes me wonder if they use steroids.
Actually, I believe they're all natural, just like they say.
They're steroid free. This is just a big turkey.
It's just every once in a while, I said that they're young turkeys, but sometimes they have turkeys that do grow quite large. And this guy here grew up to be a big boy.
Yeah, he's going to be injected. I'm going to have to get my pan over here.
Yeah, that looks nice.
That's why I always just use these, generic pans.
Yes, we buy the disposable aluminum pans, so that way, after we put the turkey, bring it out of the oven, and we slice it, serve the meat, and then once we are finished with our meal and we cut all the meat off of it to, save for leftovers, we can just take the bones in this pan and just throw the whole thing away.
I'm going to hold this while you lift that turkey because with me being in that car accident, that's going to hurt.
This is inside here?
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to drain some of the water off of it. This guy's heavy. Wow.
Oh my. That's a big turkey. Butterball has it all.
Yes, I've always believed in Butterball. Some people go the cheap route and try to go find the cheapest brand of turkey they can find, which, I think they're pretty good, but I've had just about every one they have at the store, and Butterball is like the best tasting turkey I have ever had, and that's the one I prefer to stick with. But yeah, look at this. I mean, same size pan we always get, but this bird takes up the entire pan. No space left at all. I'll dry my hands off here before I grab the camera.
I got turkey juice on your camera. Okay, next thing to do, I've softened up some butter. This is what
Yes, we have some stick butter here.
we always do. And take a clean towel, this is clean, and pat dry this turkey. Now, one thing that I mentioned after the turkey gets done, and it's already done, the best thing to do after you get it out of the oven is flip it upside down so all the juice goes to the breast.
Yes, very good point.
We just do this before injecting. And this can be any of your favorite butter, like Smart Balance. That's what we use. Because it has less cholesterol and stuff in it. It's not made from hydrogenated oil. It's made from canola.
Yes, it's very healthy, although, you know, your choice. You can use what you want.
I think when people deep fry those turkeys, they're asking for heart attacks. Well, peanut oil, I don't know. I've never had one, so I can't really say.
Personally, I still think this is the best way to cook a turkey. Just like I said, base it with your preference of butter or margarine, whatever you choose, and I mean, just coat it all over. And so once you're finished with that, and you're injecting, if you choose to do so, put it inside one of the oven bags and close it up, and then lay it back in the pan, put it in the oven, let it cook for a few hours.
You can inject your turkey with whatever you want, except for embalming fluid.
Yeah, don't do that.
Sometimes I cheat and I just go ahead and get the injectable Creole butter, which is really good.
Which is what we have here. We're just trying to get it open here. And we'll show you the bottle here if you'd like to see what we're using.
Yeah, you just get it at Walmart, you know, or your store, your grocer. Creole style butter. They have all different kinds of injectables. They have all the spicy ones too. The Cajun. Cajun's pretty good too. It's similar to an embalming needle, except it's a lot smaller. I just stick it down in there and pull up. Sometimes you have to tilt the bottle, you know, make a mess. You find the places on the turkey, don't stick it all the way through because then it'll go through. You stick it up under the skin here into the breast, and you can see it. You can see it plumping the actual turkey meat up. See, because it's right under the skin. And it's going to fall out, but that's natural. You can take a little bit of butter here and patch the hole where you just injected, and that way the juice won't come out. It'll stay in.
They come out with a lot of great things to make cooking so much
You
easier.
can see it plumping up the breast. See, look, there goes under the skin. And you take the butter and seal it. But this is the tender way for a turkey to cook.
And again, it works really, really well.
You have all kinds of injection points. You can kind of move the needle a little bit downward and around. Pull it back out and put it in another spot. I said you have lots of injection points on a turkey where you want the juices to be.
And we really have a lot on this guy because of how big it is.
Well, the breast tends to dry out a lot more than the dark meat, so you really want to focus on the white meat.
Yes, and the white meat happens to be my favorite part of the turkey. Just the same as chicken, but and I always like it to be nice and juicy, and this is definitely the way to do it.
You're not getting turkey.
That's one of our cats.
Don't argue with me. I'll give you a piece later. Spoiled.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably heard that was our cat Petrus. He gets very vocal sometimes.
We just had baby kitties.
Yes, yes indeed. We just had another litter of kittens.
When this bird comes out of the oven, you have to do a sequel video to this. Show them what it looks like.
Oh yes, definitely. I'll be back and I'll be showing you the bird after it's cooked, so you can see how beautiful and good it looks. And if only you could put the smell of it in the video. That way all the viewers can smell the bird.
You're making me hungry. As JDF would say, it's turkey time. I wonder if he eats turkey.
I'm sure he does.
It's meat, so. This is a rather long process, but it's worth it.
And in case you're wondering, yes, we said JDF. It's short, the initials for Jason David Frank, the original green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. And we got to meet him this past weekend at the Wizard World Comic Con.
Won't forget it.
No, it was a very memorable moment.
Get to meet Norman Reedus.
Yes.
Michael Rooker.
From The Walking Dead.
Of course, he won't be hunting any turkeys with his crossbow anytime soon because he likes to stay inside and watch Breaking Bad. In his fuzzy bunny slippers. No shit, that's what he told me. I just can't believe that he might potentially be up for the role of Eric Draven in a remake of The Crow. That's just, that's too much. Of course, I was an extra in that movie, and I got to meet Brandon Lee. And I'm going to tell you this, my opinion, I like Norman Reedus as an actor, but nobody can take Brandon Lee's place.
I think they tried to remake too many good movies that were already made, and I just usually don't like the way they come out because they try to do too much to them. I will say, back in the 70s, they had some of the old TV movies of Spider-Man, which were, the costume and everything was a little bit cheesy and everything, but it was cool. The idea behind it was cool and everything. Like what they did with it, but of course when they made the new movies, you know, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, those were pretty good, but it's like when Sam Raimi tried to he decided to, instead of making a fourth one, because he wasn't going to have it released in time, he was going to just start over and just make a whole new movie, start the story over, but change it up, and I don't like what he did with The Amazing Spider-Man, so yeah, I watched it, I just didn't care for it. There we go, putting the rest of it on the turkey. So this thing is going to be nice and juicy when it's done. Alright, what are we ready for now?
We're ready to put it in the bag, and that's not real important for the video because we're going to have to...
Yeah, we're just going to, like I said, we're going to stick this turkey in the bag.
Just make sure when you put the oven bag on this turkey that you make it to where the bag part doesn't stick up towards the oven, or you might have a burnt mess.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen, so as long as it's just kind of sticking out to the end right here, you should be fine. But
and make sure your oven rack's low enough to stick the turkey in. Don't get it in the bag and then try to stick it in the oven and you're like, oh no, I forgot to take the other rack out. Because then you'll drop the turkey on your foot.
But just a second here and we'll have this bird in the bag so you can see what it looks like. So here we go. Okay, well here it is. We have the turkey inside the cooking bag, as you can see, and it does come with these little quick...
Oh no. No. We can't have that.
We got an opening here.
We cannot have that.
Yeah, we want to make sure the bag is completely closed. So yeah, we got to redo that. So we'll put our little quick zip tie on here.
You might have to pull on the tie. Let's see. My hands were just slippery from touching the bird. There. It's tight.
Alright. Now we're good. No openings. So now it's going to cook perfectly. All the juices are going to keep running up the bag. And
sometimes I take the injector and I melt butter, and I take the injector, and while it's cooking, I'll inject right through the bag to make sure it maintains juice.
Yeah, this is a really cool video we decided to do. So, showing you how we prep our turkey and get it ready for the oven. So, that's where this is about to go right now. So, we will see you in just a few hours with the turkey cooked. So you can see what it looks like, and boy, it's going to be so good. So we will be back for the OPTIRODIMUS Thanksgiving. So we'll see you guys later.